I have no doubt in my mind if I was in Saw, I'd be dead first. 100% chance. I'd have no faith in myself. Oh my god, my arms. This is a saw trap in itself. How's it going, everybody? Got back from the vet with Chico, so I might sound a little bit congested just because I was around anything in the world that I was allergic to for about 4 hours total. That was really a lot of fun. Hey. Go.
Long enough. Like you come in from outside and that little stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Couple of seconds and then.
If he goes a year seizure free, we could maybe try to.
Yeah.
Then I would.
Another tragic hair day, as you can see. So I'm in my room right now, and that's my lighting. Let's be nice. Saw a movie review. My adoring fans just waiting on my thoughts, and here they are. Couple things. It's kind of hard to be afraid of a scary movie when it's in a well-lit barn. So all the other Saw movies, they're in like a dingy little basement, like gross stuff on the walls and whatever. This one is like sunlight pouring in, and there's like windows, and like it's getting the actors' best angles and stuff. It was a really nice looking movie. There was like this one guy, I actually don't know any of the characters' names. There was like 6 main characters, only know Jigsaw's name, and one guy named Mitch, I think. There was this one guy in like a gray hoodie, and he'd make like really sarcastic comments sometimes. The doll like comes over on the tricycle at one point. He's like, oh, well, that's not creepy. It's like, there would be no words forming in my mouth if I saw that coming towards me. Not a fan. I'm not gonna ruin anything here, but like maybe spoilers. Like, it's in the title that it's about the movie, so it's really your choice. Anyways, the very first challenge or game or trap or whatever you want to call it was probably the only scary one to me because they were in one of those dingy rooms and they all wake up. It's in the trailer, by the way, so I'm not like ruining anything. Yeah, so they wake up in this room, they have these collars on and this chain, and it's like pulling them towards a wall, and they have like buckets on their head, and that's the trap. I don't mean to be like, I could survive that, but wouldn't you like use the about 50 saw blades on the walls that are spinning to like cut the chain or something? I don't know, like that's just what I would do maybe if I could think straight, because I have no doubt in my mind if I was in Saw, I'd be dead first. 100% chance. I know a lot of people watch scary movies and they're like, oh, well, if I was there, I'd just killed Freddy Krueger with a gun. No, if I was in Saw, I'd be the first one dead. No way I'm getting out of that alive. I'd wake up in the machine, and first of all, as Jigsaw would be like telling me what I have to do, I wouldn't hear him. I'd be crying. I wouldn't be able to hear him over my own sobs. If I was there with the buckets and stuff, and then he was like, oh, like, what do you have to do? I just raise my hand like, yo, Jigsaw, is there a way I can just like tap out and die like right now? Is there just like a well I can jump into, or like a gun I can shoot myself with? You know, it's not really my thing, because I don't want to do this. Or I would just run at the wall like throat first and just hope that it just like ends me quickly. That's just me though, personally. A lot of people are like, well, you'd go into like survival mode. No. I'd go into light flashing before my eyes mode. I'd go into crying until I collapse mode. I would go into piss my pants mode. Like, there would be no surviving this for me. I have no faith in myself. But another thing that kind of took me out of it was the traps were really elaborate. In the first movies, it seems a lot more realistic in the sense that it's like, hey, like, I don't know, it's kind of simple. It's like, you gotta pull out your tooth, and then that's how you'd survive this somehow. It's pretty straightforward. In this one, this is also in the trailer, a guy gets like hoisted up and put over like a jet turbine with like blades in it. I'm just like, who built this? Like, are you a serial killer or do you work for NASA? Who has the brain power to weaponize a jet turbine in a barn? And also, later in the movie, it does show that he's making all this stuff in the barn. So I don't know where he found this jet turbine or this really long blade, but he did it also in the trailer. But yeah, so I don't know. Wasn't traumatizing, really well lit, good story. So huge fan of it. Would definitely recommend it. Yeah, so that's about it. That's what I saw. that's what I thought about Jigsaw. Pretty good. I'd recommend it because my opinion's pretty important. I would definitely listen to what I say. I don't know, like all the gross stuff's pretty CGI'd, so like, I don't know. I know I couldn't animate a movie any better. Like I'm not saying it like that, but I think like if they took like a scarecrow and just like filled it with like tomatoes and roast beef and like shot it through a wood chipper, but they showed a scene of like a guy jumping in like a second before, I would just like start throwing up in the movie theater. So anyways, that's about it. But yeah, catch you later. Bye. Follow me on stuff. You should probably do that.